You won't believe what this man did to this little boy. I tend to take things personal, so I'd rather let the newscaster explain. I mean, this is ridiculous. Check out the story.
Mike, it has been a long time coming for justice for the family of Jamir Jones, who his family call him JJ, the 2-year-old boy who died at the hands of his babysitter back in March of 2020. Now, this is Columbus Police's 10th solved cold case, and they hope that it brings some closure to his family during this very difficult last 5 years. Now, to kind of rewind a little bit here, back in March of 2020, police were called to a home on Holt Avenue on reports of a toddler drowning in the bathtub. Body camera shows officers performing CPR on little JJ for several minutes before medics take over. Now, within 10 minutes of them being on scene, CPD officers ruled that death a homicide. Now, 5 years later, police are charging the mother's boyfriend and babysitter of the boy, 25-year-old Dioblis Williams Jr. in this child's death, and there is an active warrant for his arrest. According to court documents I've obtained, police say Jamir had an accident and was placed in the bathtub unsupervised and then was found unconscious several minutes later. Those documents say Williams told police the boy had drowned, but the autopsy says something a little different. He died of blunt force trauma to his abdomen. Now, in the body camera video I've obtained, it shows officers immediate suspicions of Williams' story.
He doesn't even know the kid's last name.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to hold on to him.
Now, those court documents also say police say that Williams repeatedly hit JJ, causing his death. I've also done some digging into Williams's past. We have found that he has active warrants for a case of domestic violence from back in 2023. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to call Columbus Police as soon as possible. For now, live on your side in downtown Columbus, Kirsten Lindquist, ABC 6 News.
So they caught this guy in Boston, Massachusetts. That's not even the craziest part about this story. The even crazier part is that even though this man committed a murder like 5 years ago, he was still out here committing crimes. Let's talk about his charges that he had as recently as 2024. Well, apparently, the summer of 2024, this man pulled a knife on somebody at the bus stop and told him that he will kill them dead and he's not afraid to go to jail. But that's not all. In 2023, he was arrested for domestic violence. That's right, we're talking about a career criminal who never got his life together. You would think that after doing something so crazy that you would slow down and stay under the radar. You wouldn't want to be seen by nobody. That was not this man's plan. Obviously, from his police record, he loved interactions with the police, but he also loved violence. I'm glad that they got him. I'm glad that he's arrested because now he's in jail where he needs to be. Let's talk about how they caught him. Well, apparently this guy likes to post on Instagram often. So they geolocated him through his Instagram post and come to find out he was in Boston, Massachusetts. So the detectives took a ride down to Boston, Massachusetts. And while they were in Boston, Massachusetts, meeting with the Fugitive task force outside their office, guess who comes walking down the street? Two men in a wig and a dress. And one of them was this guy right here. The police took a look at him and knew exactly who he was through the wig and all of the fake stuff that he put on, so they started chasing him immediately. He turned around and took off running. He couldn't run in hills. He fell directly across the street on his face and was taken into custody immediately. Yeah, I could imagine that's how hard the cops was laughing when they finally arrested this man and put him in the back of the police car. Listen, you got arrested in a dress, a wig, and high heels and some makeup. You can only imagine what's going to happen to this man when he gets downtown. Because one thing that I can tell you is that people in prison do not like people who harm women and children. And that's a known fact in any jail that you go to. And the reality is, the same way that that little boy couldn't fight you off, you ain't going to be able to fight the men off, and they gonna take everything that they want from you, including your little butt. See, the reality is, most of you men be cowards out here in the world. Y'all wanna pick on people who can't fight back and who can't defend themselves. But when you get to prison, then you become somebody's wife, because the reality is you can't defend yourself. That's why you pick on smaller people. This Maserati cheeks. I said what I said. Scream at me.